Hello everyone, it's Christopher here from the Southwest Shooters, and in today's little video we're going to be looking at this gun here. This is a KRAL. This is a Puncher Pro 500 in 2.2 and it's currently available pre-owned from my friends at Crackshot in Newton Abbot for £499. You'll get everything that you see here, so that's the gun and the scope, the magazine. There'll also be another magazine, a single shot tray, a rail to put on for a Picatinny rail to put there if you'd like. I'm going to wait for this fucking truck to go by. Hello everyone, it's Christopher here from the Southwest Shooters, and in the video that I'm going to present to you today with the help of my friends from Crackshot at Newton Abbot, we're going to be looking at this gun. This is a KRAL Puncher Pro 500 in 2.2 and it is currently available pre-owned for £499. For that price you'll get everything that you see here, including the 3 to 9 BSA scope, the gun itself, 2 12-shot magazines, a single shot tray, a case, and everything you need to get going. So it will have the Picatinny rail that you can affix to the bottom and the fill probe that you put on your whip. These are very impressive guns. Sometimes when you look online, KRAL gets a little bit of a bad rap, but I have been super impressed with all the ones that I've used, and this includes this gun as well. The levels of accuracy that I was able to achieve at 40 meters, which is what I'm going to demonstrate in the video, were phenomenal, really, for a gun that is on the more affordable end of the scale. It's difficult to really tell or even articulate any criticisms. The gun feels absolutely fantastic. In all the time that I was shooting it, there was no problems with the magazine. The trigger feels crisp and clear. The cocking arm is snappy and pure. There's absolutely no problems with it at all. It's an absolute joy to use. I can talk about some things that I didn't like about the gun, but I'm going to do that after I've shown you me shooting the gun at 40 meters. So let's have a look at that now. After you see the data, you're going to see me compare it to a 1 piece, so you can see how tight I can get the groups at this distance. Let's look at that now, and then I'll talk a little bit more about the gun. All right, KRAL, let's see what you can do. Okay, that's a wonderful start. Let's see if I can keep replicating that. I'm going to take my time for this. All right, like I sometimes feel like I rush a lot, and that's such an encouraging start. Two more, come on Chris. Yeah, okay. So, I'm super happy with that. Let me go and grab it and we can see what it compares to a 50p piece or a £1 coin or something like that. But 40 meters, that's looking promising. Let's have a look at the target. I'm very happy that that actually recorded okay. So here's a 1 penny piece, and if I put the 1 penny piece over the majority of the pellet holes there, we can see that, except with the exception of a screamer, and I think everyone should expect those from time to time, this was at 40 meters. I'm super impressed with that kind of level of accuracy. Now, the live stream that I didn't make it onto YouTube, but the best pellets that I had in my possession that worked and got this kind of superb grouping was these Kaisers, which a subscriber tells me are the same as H&N pellets. I don't know whether that's the case or not, but anyway, they're the pellets that I used, and that is the group that I got. And I think we can have a look on the outside. So it looks a little bit more raggedy on the exit wounds, but there you go. Very impressed with that. Very impressive. I have had less pleasing results with far more expensive guns, and that's really encouraging. However, there are some things that I think are important to talk to you about in me being authentic and having some authenticity and legitimacy in what it is that I'm saying that I didn't like about the gun. So, one of the things that the gun comes with is a screw-on moderator that you just pop on there. When the moderator was on the gun, sometimes pellets would clip. So occasionally a pellet would drop down. There was no rhyme or reason to this. It seemed to be fairly random. That might be an issue for someone, but I think it's important to say that. The gun is fairly heavy. I would be hard-pressed to shoot it offhand for any length of time. That might say something about my strength, possibly, but it's worth keeping that in mind, okay? So if you're shooting from a bench or a rest of some description, no problems at all. Happy as Larry. However, it is a little weighty. You just noticed that I often shoot left-handed when I'm stood up, but I shoot from a bench righty. This gun is obviously designed and adapted for a right-handed shooter. You can shoot it left-handed, it's absolutely fine. I can do that, but I think that's just worth talking about. The other cool thing that I really like about the gun is the ergonomics. Whenever I would see pictures of these, I didn't really like the look of how pointy and jagged that looked. But when you're actually handling it in real life, it's very, very comfortable. They've thought a lot about the thumb positioning and the actual grip ergonomics of this gun. I really like it. One other thing that surprised me was the BSA scope. These BSA scopes are, I think, considered entry level. However, this is the exact scope, this is the exact rig that I used to shoot the data you've just seen. As I said, I have got far less pleasing results than that with far more expensive guns and far more expensive scopes. So I think this rig would be ideally suited to someone who maybe wanted to get into target shooting or was using their rifle for field work in particular. The gun is beautiful, and I'll show you a sweeping overview shot now. The stock has some subtle figuring in, which are like, I think they're little kind of foibles in the wood, but it looks really beautiful. And I think that it's the sort of thing that as the more you use it, it will wear down. It will sort of wear with you, but good quality. I really enjoyed using this. Now, because Crackshot are the amazing shop that they are, they will offer you a warranty on this gun because it is £499, so they'll look after you if anything was to go wrong. They're also more than happy to arrange an RFD transfer to wherever you might be in the country. And I think for £499, you're going to struggle to find a gun that's much better than this, truthfully. That's for a new and a pre-owned rifle. So I would honestly check one of these out, and it's good to know that you have some backup with a warranty, because these sorts of things should be used. But it's been lovely to use it. The scope is wonderful. Also, one other thing that's just worth mentioning is that the gun, I didn't need to hardly do any changes to the zeroing in. It was obviously, it had been previously used at this distance, which is reassuring. So there you have it. The KRAL Puncher Pro 500 in 2.2, available from my friends at Crackshot for £499. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.